Hello everyone, I am John Jokes and I'll be your entertainer for this evening. As I go along, we'll be joining my friends as a game of Draketide D&D. We'll be joined by Beansy, by Crimson, and by the Magnificent Sun. Why did it only say T? Oh. And Crimson. Okay, I'll join back up and then get stuff ready to switch over to the main screen. Okay, I'm back and I'm live. Okay, and hang on. Oh, hang on. Is it? What about now? Audio's good. Turning on desktop audio so I don't make the same mistake a second time.
When you're gaming and playing music, it's best not to have desktop audio because it can get you copyrighted.
Yep.
So, as a rule, turn off all music for games.
Yes.
Oh, even Fallen Order?
1 second. Okay, that audio was absolutely perfect. Thank you. With anything you're streaming, right? Have your desktop audio off, but have your game capture capturing audio.
Which means you get the music from the game itself, but not anything else you may be having in the background.
Oh, I don't play music in the background.
I do because I have Spotify as an audio source.
Well, I don't.
But
I don't have to worry about it.
Hey, yo, hello.
There we go. That should work. Okay, this is what everyone should be seeing. Is everything going good for the stream?
Yeah, perfect.
Okay, because I have no idea.
No, the stream's actually illegal when you're under arrest.
No.
Awesome. Right there. So hello, John's chat. I am gonna be popping in and out while we play D&D.
Hello.
Okay.
All right. Okay, Knight, I did post your stream in. Let me see how many of these are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Does everyone see my totally canonical role to steal Crimson's balls? You're 19 in medicine.
Might just grab a phone charger.
Yeah, so that.
BRB 1 second.
Ooh, yikes. Fair enough.
No, give me that.
Oh, dude, it's actually making progress.
Like, went over here, and that's all good. And the back. So we're all good to get started?
I think we're
I
good to
believe
get
so.
started. I don't see a reason we wouldn't be.
Yay.
So, when last we left our heroes,
Voice crack?
Heroes is a generous way of putting it.
Group of
Um,
oddities.
There is a very large accentuated question mark at the end of that.
Let's
You
leave it at adventurers.
when last we left our protagonist, because at the very least, I hoped our protagonists don't want to be the antagonist of your own story. You have just arrived in Crucia, the primeval chaos of the elemental planes made manifest.
Basically their version of
Okay.
Australia.
No, they have their version of Australia. This is not it.
Oh god. Oh god. Why is there a version of Australia in this?
I mean,
Because-
it's not really Australia, but it's got giant marsupials and giant insects.
What's a marsupial?
Well, speaking
Well-
of which, we discovered a new spider. That's just 2 inches bigger than the last one.
Yeah. Other than the giant bugs and giant animals, and like, it's got nothing else in common with Australia, other than it's also very southern.
Yeah.
It's called the Southlands.
Mate,
Um,
is it the New Southlands?
nah, it's just the Southlands.
Shush you.
Um,
I knew
so
exactly where you go with that.
you guys are in a village full of Genasi and Jinn. Elementals of more fleshy demeanors of all sorts. You can see off in the distance, behind the ever-shifting landscape, a massive tower of brass and bronze and fire and wax. What are y'all doing as you wake up from your night's rest that you got from the local guild hall?
Well, I know that Darian would like to go and get some breakfast to start the day.
Cool. Would any of you else like to go get
Stop
some
fucking
particularly
eating all the goddamn time. There's death monsters around everywhere. Do you not see the size of those fucking birds? Stop eating the
Ah.
sausage rolls.
We'll be fine. We're safe
We
in
won't be
here.
fine. That thing is
Um,
2 seconds away from burning you.
I'm gonna
looking up at the phoenixes in the sky?
just no,
Um,
not in the sky, just casually walking by, just on the 2 legs.
No, they're literal the size of mountains, so they wouldn't be walking by.
No, I'm not talking
No,
about the
they wouldn't.
adults.
We'll be walking by the mountains.
No, just a big
Okay,
child bird just waddling by.
even a child would be too big to walk down the main street, even if it was,
According to all
pretty
known
big.
laws of aviation, there's no way that the phoenix should be able to fly.
Neither should a plane, but it does.
Hey, no,
What?
there is laws behind that, okay?
Laws behind the phoenix burning you while you eat fucking omelets.
Now
The
what I
Phoenix just says,
proposed.
no, screw you to you add your laws.
Wait,
so
we're in
yeah,
a-
there are elder tempests, phoenixes, leviathans, zartans, all sorts of elder elementals and such here.
I'm gonna see if I can try and find a potion shop before we leave.
Um,
It's either
So,
fire potions or
you
magic
notice
potions.
that in this village, this is not really a city. Despite being Crucia's largest population center, there really aren't that many shops. Those that do exist are import shops down by the docks. Most of what they sell are, some fairly standard, like dried meats. You've got some fish. Basically anything that can be preserved and brought in a ship or caught off the coast, is what they'd have here. You get the strong feeling that Crucia and agriculture don't get along.
Great.
Earth probably
I'm enough.
wouldn't like being treated that way here. Because here it gets a say in what happens.
I just sigh. I'm an alchemist in a wasteland. I turn to walk away. I'm an alchemist in the wasteland. I'm an alchemist in the wasteland. I'm an alchemist in the wasteland.
I rolled to steal the jester's balls.
I knew that was coming.
What?
Absolutely not. No.
Aw.
Next thing you know, we're gonna shapeshift into a different gender.
Shapeshifts into a.
I gotta write my backstory.
Okay, so the jester's clearly lost his shit. You guys purchasing stuff in the wasteland, or
as
you
for
literally just left the city?
as for an alchemy shop, that was more on the topic of food. They have an alchemy shop.
I turn towards that.
Good news,
In
the jester found a
particular-
fucking alchemy shop.
You step inside and there are these jars and vials filled with living potions, Holmes. They have tiny elementals in jars and such. In addition to your standard array of like healing potions and potions of lesser restoration.
I make a roll to search the. I try to find. I do a perception. No, I roll to look around to see if I can.
The shop is tended by this he kind of looks like a fish man.
I rolled to steal Fishman's balls.
He's round and from like his waist down, he seems to just be a water spout.
Oh.
He
These guys
seems
are fucking weird.
I walk up to the person and ask if they have any restoration potions or ingredients to make them.
they do indeed have restoration potions.
Yay.
Let me just. Oh, apparently they only look like fish people in. Quick clarification, quick adjustment. It's not a fish person. Still their lower half down is a water spout, but it is a woman with pale blue skin, and hair that seems to flow like running water.
I rolled to sex the woman.
Okay.
No.
What do you say to her?
No, I'm not rolling to sex the woman.
Too bad you've already suggested it.
Too
No,
bad
fuck
you've
off.
said. So she says she greets you, welcomes you to her shop. They have all sorts of potions and brews here, as well as more exotic things native to the elemental planes, if you ask what you're looking for. When you say that you're looking for a restoration potion, she sort of hovers from behind her counter and guides you towards a rack of these potions that seem to have this swirling, sort of shimmering, almost glittery water in them. And he's like, here is our collection of restoration potions, all of which are fairly standard. Remove your poisons, your weaknesses, your exhaustions. I am always willing to work out a price depending on your needs.
The main ones I think I'll be looking for would be restoration of health and fire resistance.
So potions of restoration are a specific thing. What they do is effectively you drink it and gain the benefits of the spell Lesser Restoration.
What does that do?
It cures poison, removes certain negative debuffs.
Okay.
So, she also points out that they have healing potions. Note, a lot of these potions seem to be very heavily water-based. And when you say fire resistance, she's like, oh, of course, of course. Very important to have some good fire resistance when you're here in Kushia. And she, like, shows you through the racks of potions and gestures out certain things. Note at no point does she ever say one of the potions' prices.
Hmm.
Mm.
Hmm.
Suspicious. I say we kill her.
No.
So what, which one of these catches your interest the most? What potions do you need? Let's make a deal.
What type of deal?
I
Oh
mean,
no.
I'm a vendor. In exchange of goods and services, I have these potions you want. You have, well, I'm sure you have money,
Of course.
but I could make a
Yes, we own monies.
deal. For a favor, I could reduce the price. Few years of servitude, so on and so forth.
What?
Yeah.
Make me an Arcana check.
Oh, hang on. I can actually. I need to do that. Arcana. I got the right one, I think.
Okay, would anyone else like to make an Arcana check?
Yeah, I'll make one. Suspicious as fuck of this bitch. I'll take her out. Hold on.
Sure, I'll make one. Alright, let me look
I
up
rolled to
the,
stab her in the fucking eyes.
Oh.
Fine, I
Give me a
don't roll to
second.
stab her in the eyes. Whatever. Bonk. Oh. Great news, I'm retarded.
You have a better Arcana check, and I still
Oh,
rolled
piss
high.
off, wanker. It's a dice.
Stop it, dice. Crimson, would you like to make any sort of check? Note, your
Yes, I'll make an Arcana check.
your
Just give me a second.
infernal sense is not going off. This is not a devil of some sort.
Okay. Okay, cool. Good to know. I am just pulling up my character sheet now, but for some reason I did not have that pulled up like an idiot.
Ah, yes. I will not disagree.
Sorry, Miss
with
Shopkeep
you.
Lady. This guy's a bit slow. We're just waiting for him to suspect you of being evil. While Crimson's distracted, I roll to steal his balls.
What is with you and
Right.
doing that specifically?
I don't know.
It's his thing.
Alright, Crims?
Mm-hmm. Right. Arcana check. That's right.
Yep.
Here we are. Rolling. Fuck.
Olin.
Really?
Okay.
Why do you
Apparently.
only have... why do
None of
only
you
have one
quite
roll for
know
that?
what this woman is, or why she's trying to make deals like this. Just goes over.
I know,
your
she
head.
seems
Oh.
awfully suspicious.
Well,
Something
like,
doesn't seem
I
right.
start
Oh,
talking.
nothing suspicious here.
Can I start?
Just tell me what you need, and we can work out a price.
I will give you gold for objects. Stop fucking around. I'm not
You're
entering
so-
your contract.
Can I just non damage whack him upside the head?
Who, Beansy?
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead. Roll to attack.
No, it's just a non-damage attack. I just.
Oh, then
whack-
you can just bap him, unless Beansy wants to roll to evade the bap.
I try and smack him upside the head.
Yeah, I'll do an what is acrobatics check, or is that athletics?
No, boys. There's no need for violence. Yes, you can.
I
make an
avoid your
acrobatics.
shit.
Yes, yes, you do. You absolutely fucking do. Double 20s. Oh god.
I fucking backflip straight onto the fucking roof.
He's like, now,
Nice.
boys, there's no need for violence. I have plenty of elixirs and drafts for all of you.
You know what? No, yeah, absolutely. The Jester wants to enter a deal. You lose your soul, I'm gonna go outside and not fucking die. Actually,
I
I
don't
might, like...
deal in souls. That's so mundane. I deal in
contracts.
favors.
Fuck's sake.
Favors, huh?
I
Can
You
I
all
roll to
may
burn down the
remake.
fucking building?
Y'all may reattempt a Arcana check at this point because you've interacted with her for long enough.
Bonk.
Right, rolling.
That's
Good
much.
news, nothing happened when I pressed it.
Ooh, that's better.
13.
Why is mine not... Oh, there we go.
Up.
The
I'll
first
go
one,
with
I
the
guess.
11. So those of you who've rolled a 13, you're starting to realize who this woman is. She's a Merid, which is a type of genie native to the elemental plane of water.
I thought for a second I thought I heard American.
No, Merid. They are known as shrewd deal makers, and often will exchange favors in place of money or such. Very much someone who will try to cun and scheme and connive. More powerful Marids deal in wishes, whereas weaker ones will deal in things like alchemy or such. Almost always they try to extort, in a sense, things from their clientele, and you should always be very wary of any deals made with a Merid, because they may never be what they seem.
Okay. Well, we're looking for a fire resistance and healing resistance.
Healing resistance?
Healing.
Wherever we
Sorry,
go.
sorry. My bad.
Oh,
Yeah, ignore him, he's a fucking idiot.
I mean, I do have a potion of healing resistance.
As funny
Stop
as that
resisting
would be the
healing.
spray on some
I-
people, as fun as that would be the chuck on some people,
I
was
can
meaning
show you if you'd like to see.
tempting.
She sort of takes you by the shoulder and starts to guide you towards another shelf.
Fool's going to the dungeon.
So, dude, do you, I would like Fool at this point, make me a persuasion or intimidation check to just sort of put your foot down and be like, no, we just need these things. Anyone can make this. No, we just need some healing. We just need some fire resistance. We're not looking for anything
Right.
else. We're just wanting to pay with gold and so on and so forth. Otherwise, she will try to get other things out of you.
Yeah,
So-
I'll do
so
the
check
the
this.
intimidation.
This would be a persuasion or intimidation.
Yeah, where's my persuasion?
Right.
Performance, persuasion,
My,
perception, persuasion. I don't want to intimidate, so I'm going to go persuasion.
oh boy.
Yes, that'll work.
Oh, nice.
That'll work.
Damn.
Is anyone else chipping in on this sort of putting your
Sure.
foot down?
I'll roll a persuasion check.
Lord.
13. Okay.
Bitch
not bad.
ass.
Okay. She gets the gist very clearly.
I did
Fine.
persuasion. He did intimidation.
Yeah, I fucking
Yes.
don't like it.
I charmed him. He's standing there threateningly.
Wait, performance? What? That's wrong. What?
We're fucking trying to persuade her, and Crimson just breaks out the fucking Henry Stickmin dance.
She's like,
Okay. Let me roll for the.
He breaks
for
out the
persuasion,
toothless
'cause apparently I
dance.
press performance.
she,
Is that okay, Dan?
regardless
Is that
of
okay,
what
Dan?
you roll. No,
Okay, cool.
I actually kind of like the performance check. You just start doing interpretive dance.
Oh god. There we go.
So with
That's better.
with Mr. Ow the Edge doing interpretive dance, Mr. Fishman, Mr. Crabman being very stern, and the jester being very kind. She very clearly gets the gist, and she's like,
That we're strange.
okay, fine.
Uh,
You're so boring. Almost
Oh my
no
god, we
one
like
wants
having our
to
souls. Fuck off.
Almost no one actually wants to make deals these days.
Oh, for
No shit.
humorous sakes, what was the deal you wanted to make?
Well, I could give you, say, 23 of these superior healing potions for a year of servitude.
And what would that entail?
You know, helping out around the shop, doing whatever I say, being bound
He's going
by
to fuck
contract.
you.
Oh no, nothing like that. Please.
I
No,
scoff
I
and say,
wouldn't
"Yeah,
fuck
no
the
thanks."
servant. I wouldn't do that.
Oh, that's a
I don't have a
shame.
dungeon.
I scoff and say, "Yeah, no thanks."
As tempting as that offer is, I do like
As
the
tempting as
traveling.
being a sex slave for an entire year is, I think I'll use gold.
I mean, for all-purpose slave, really.
I fucking knew it. Look at this woman's fucking face.
So, she's like, she grabs a couple of the little whirlwinds of like water vapor in the air, drag a couple potions over the counter. She starts like tallying up a cost on like some scales and such. She's like, okay, how many potions do you need? I assume 3 potions of fire resistance. And how much healing do you need?
Probably make it. How wait? What are the Sorry, bit rusty with my with the levels of healing. Which
We have minor, superior,
how much?
lesser.
How much is minor, and how much does it heal for?
So, healing potions.
What?
Give me a
Hello?
second.
Oh,
It's loading.
I thought the
Magic
vent
items,
had disconnected.
potions. No, I am. Okay, let's see. Mixing potions. This is not what I want to be looking at in the slightest.
Here we go.
Just sitting there reading their books, like I don't actually know what these potions do.
So for the lowest tier, it would be 2d4 plus 2 healing per potion.
2d4. Okay.
I've got to remember. How do you spell healing?
What? Healing.
Sorry.
You remembered what my bad spell?
I'm literally playing the illiterate character.
And
So
You trust me.
by the way, Beansy, you know this type of deal maker. You've dealt with them before. Genie are
Mhm.
just as shrewd as the Fae in making pacts and deals, if not more so.
And that's why I hate her.
How many potions did y'all say you needed?
it depends on this. I'm trying to remember the strength and the price.
So 2d4 plus 2 points of healing per potion.
Per what? Per which one?
2d4 plus 2 points of healing per potion. At the lower tier.
And what's the next tier?
So a potion of
I'm guessing it would go minor, lesser, and then so on.
So there's the standard potion of healing, which is 2d4 plus 2, which is the lowest tier. There is greater healing.
How much is the first?
So it is
second?
greater, superior, and standard. So a greater healing potion is 4d4 plus 4, and a superior is 8d4 plus 8.
How much is the weaker one cost?
Oh, in gold, 50 gold a potion.
Fuck off. Alright, that's it. I'm gonna deck this woman.
No.
So 50 gold for a healing potion is actually a fairly standard price.
Yeah.
What?
Yes.
Why are we in here then? I can heal you using the power of I know what healing spells are.
Because I want us to have as many spell slots as possible before going into the candle.
Well, you should have brought 50 gold with you then, you poor
So
fuck.
do you mention the candle aloud?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, you're here to deal with the Tower of Icarus, are you?
Yes.
Hopefully.
Well, in that case, consider these 3 fire resistance potions on the house. And I can give you 50% off on any, other purchases.
I only have 8
approach
gold. I
the-
refuse.
I approach the businesswoman and say, "What's the catch?"
We're
What's the
dealing-
catch? The Tower of Icarus is bad for business.
It's an annoying.
With those wax golems coming by and murdering people every night, it's hard to keep a shop open. I'm sure you understand. They killed my
Yes.
last 3 slaves alone.
Mm, damn. All of our sex slaves are gone now.
Right. I understand.
Bad for business.
Really, I just want that tower dealt with. And that's why I'm willing to give you this kindness for free.
I'll take one.
Regardless, I don't think you do very well to survive that tower without my goods.
Most likely.
Yeah, Crimson.
So I'll probably
Don't
just.
write us
I
off
have
just
enough on me
yet.
to buy. I could probably buy one.
How much gold do you have? I only have like 8 as far as I can tell,
I've
so.
got, I've got 32
What?
How do you
Why does he have.
how do you have so much gold?
because I've been hoarding it like a goblin.
No, dick ass, where'd you get it from?
The treasure, the mug,
Oh,
busking.
did you sell the mug?
No, the treasure from the goblins, the kobolds.
Yes, which was split
Busking.
among us.
Busking.
Yeah, yeah.
I had 10 to start with.
The treasure was split among us.
Yeah, 6.
Mogus.
So we got 16 for
Uh-huh.
doing a job, and then I bust for a bit.
Did we?
Wait, I didn't get it. What?
Yes,
But
the
I-
job
no,
itself was 16 gold. For each of you.
This is why
Oh,
Oh.
we didn't add that. Whoops.
No,
you're
I didn't
meant
have
to
that
add
either.
that. I did that myself manually.
How are we supposed to know?
We weren't.
By observing
Apparently.
you, by hearing Mao say we earned 16 each.
Okay.
Nope,
Well,
lies.
that's on us.
That's on Crimson.
Right, the gold has been added, so now I'm sitting at around 22 gold altogether.
I'm sitting at about 24.
Ah.
Because I am epic.
Right. Keep
I
telling
could buy
yourself that.
one lower healing potion.
What do I have in my backpack? Well, Jester, I happen to have specialty with alchemy supplies, so I can make us potions.
So can I.
Then why are we here again?
Because this place is because making potions require us to have materials to make potions.
Then why aren't
He's
you
not
buying
wrong.
materials to make potions? Am I going fucking insane?
I
More
turn to
than
the
likely the
shopkeep and
materials
ask with a
cost more.
straight face, just so I can confirm something I might already know. You make potions without without organic ingredients, correct?
You're asking her?
Yes.
Well, most of the potions I make with essences. You know, with stuff of magic.
Thank.
Essence
Not
of
most.
men.
These are more arcane potions than alchemical.
Hmm.
And thank you. I say to the shopkeep before turning back to Beansy. That is why we are here.
Fantastic. You still haven't purchased anything regarding
I'm
actually making
trying
potions
to.
up. You have not tried to.
Huh.
Okay, so I turn back
I
to
wonder.
shopkeep. I don't know about my other two companions, but I'll take a bottle of weaker healing.
Of course.
That would be
Gold for potion.
Yep. Yes.
Gold for potion.
That would be
Um,
25 with the discount.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna now calculate.
Okay, can
Also,
I borrow one
small-
gold from one of you so I can buy one?
small little vortexes of water vapor move the fire resistance potions to each of you.
Right. How do I
Okay.
quickly add that to my? Okay, I need to quickly do the
Add
get rid of.
item.
I need to do 25. That's
Let's put
How
that
do you
back
add
at
things to
manage inventory. Add items. So
17.
go to inventory, manage inventory, add items.
I'd love to, but I don't have a clue what manage inventory is.
What are you using? D&D Beyond or something else?
Hang on.
They're using
Uh,
Right. Okay. Add to backpack.
No, not
One
17,
potion of fire
7.
resist. Okay, since you're using a different platform than I am, it's a little different.
Janky, yeah.
For me, I can just go to manage inventory because it's on my inventory space.
Okay, I need to now add a fire resistance.
Yeah, I can't press the little plus next to adding something in my inventory. It's just not doing anything.
So the
E?
easiest way to add a healing potion to your inventory is have your inventory up. Go to the ledger thing, you know, where like all the class abilities and stuff are. Type in potion of healing.
Is that's not journal? No, okay, potion of healing.
It's compendium.
Yeah.
How do you spell potion?
So you just type
Oh,
in
for fuck's
potion of
sake.
healing
Yeah. How do you
and
spell?
drag the player's handbook version
Oh.
over to
2024 or
POTION. Not 2024. Specifically, you want the one that says player's handbook without the 2024 after it.
okay. And what drag that
just-
over to where?
And you just drag that over to on your character sheet.
Yeah. I have one potion. Okay. Oh, so that's how you add it. Okay, that makes sense. Okay.
Okay, I've added one potion
Nope.
of fire resistance to my backpack.
And now I have 0 gold. And can one of you just like lend me the 1 gold for that? Because I have 24.
Which one do I grab?
Meth. Fire resistance. It's the one with just player handbook on it.
Guide, 3 basic rules, dungeon master guide, 3 basic rules.
For potion of fire resistance, there's only 3 basic rules: Dungeon Master's Guide and 3 basic rules 2014. Mal?
What?
For the potion of fire resistance, there's only 3 basic rules: 24 and 2014, and the Dungeon Master's Guide.
Dungeon
There's no
Master's Guide for
Okay,
for potion of fire resistance.
fair enough. It doesn't weigh anything. Magic.
2014?
So
No, the Dungeon Master's Guide. The only one I can see is 2024 for that, not the 3 basic rules.
Okay.
So you want the Dungeon Master's Guide?
Okay, and
2014. If it's there, if it's not,
It's not.
fudge. Then free basic rules, I guess. If it
Oh, okay.
loads.
There's a
It
2014 of that
It
one.
shouldn't be different. Note that the potions that she gave you are slightly different. Rather than just giving you fire resistance for an hour, the potions she gave you, according to her, as you're leaving the shop, unless you're still there, will last for a full 24 hours, using an extra
Good
little
God.
sparkle of that genie magic. It's one of her best sellers, don't you know?
I scoff and say more like gin magic.
She's gonna absolutely try and sex us.
you're saying that that's a bad thing.
Okay, you want to serve her for a year?
That's that. I now need to add a
You
potion.
say that like it's a bad thing.
So potion of healing, player's handbook.
Yes.
Okay.
Hey Jeff, I don't think the jester gets laid very often.
No shit, look at his fucking face. Ugly bastard.
How do you delete places?
You can't even put a potion in his fucking
I'm trying.
backpack.
I had 2 empty slots I need to get rid of.
Oh right, I forgot about that.
I'll figure it out later. Okay, that is added. Thank you kindly for the potions.
Stop flirting with her, let's go.
Mao?
That's dead.
Yeah,
Yep.
Hello.
we're ready.
We'd like to go kill the
So-
tower now, please.
So you're leaving the shop? Anywhere else
Yes.
you'd like to visit? There's a blacksmith here.
I would love to visit a blacksmith. See if there's any sort of water-imbued weapons that they might have.
I hope to fuck that it is just somehow the same goblin.
No. So the blacksmith
Oh.
shop, you notice, is made almost entirely of gleaming polished brass. And there is a plume of heat as you get close. And the sound of a hammer on anvil rings with an almost rhythmic harmony. As
My
you
hands
step
cover my face from the heat as I try to walk in.
as you step inside, you see a red-skinned man with these crown of bone-like horns coming out of his head, and these sort of sharp talons. However, from the waist down, as kind of similar to the fair-skinned blue watery woman, is just an
Watery woman.
inferno of fire.
Okay.
He seems to be working on a scimitar at his anvil, and whenever the blade starts to get cold, he uses his own lower half to re-superheat the blade to hammer it.
Okay.
The shop is filled with these ornate, mostly a lot of scimitars and shields and chain armor, but it's all very ornate with golds and rubies and such.
I try to get the blacksmith's attention by clearing my throat. Sir.
I'll be with you in a moment.
He's fucking busy, Crimson. Jesus. Also, I'm calling you Crimson now.
I'm just gonna wait outside and busk.
God fucking damn you.
I'm assuming there's like a desk that I can wait at.
Yes.
Okay, I wait at the desk politely.
With T-pose in the
Note
corner.
the death seems to be made of, as almost the rest of the building, brass, and there are like little motes of fire that are dashing around the shop, seemingly like polishing armor almost, and like tending to the weapons that are on display.
Out of character,
after-
that is cool.
After about like 5-10 minutes, the strange crimson skinned fellow seems content with his work, and then he quenches the blade in what you assume to be oil before hanging it up on the rack with the rest of his work. And he comes over to the counter and looks at you. What do you want?
Apologies for the impoliteness. I am looking for a short sword capable of dealing with any potential threats that may be imbued with fire.
He looks at you. Like a water weapon?
Well, yes.
Hope you're not planning on tackling any phoenixes, or God forbid some of my kind. 'Cause you'll be
No,
dead.
it's the
But,
tower. You know, that big obscene thing in the distance.
oh, you're gonna go to the Tower of Icarus, are you? Give me a moment,
Yeah.
everyone. I need to mute.
Oh, good.
So, how's everyone's morning been?
Good.
Pretty good. I bought a potion.
Yes.
You bought a potion?
Yes. Yeah.
Did you remember to deduct it from your gold?
Yeah, I have no gold left, sad face.
So you spent $25, 25 gold on a potion.
Yes.
So, what do you think the tower's going to be like? Just all wax golems, or is it going to have fire elementals?
I don't know.
I'd
That's what I have
assume
this
it would
potion
have
for.
fire elementals. If I had to guess,
I
it's
don't
got to
believe in
be
fire
filled with.
elementals.
If I had to guess, it's got to be filled with different kinds of elementals to do with heat, and probably more wax elementals and golems. This should be an interesting fight.
What if we try and like talk to the elementals and make them our friends?
What
Something tells me they're not interested in talking.
What language do the
Rude.
elementals speak?
The elementals
Probably
speak
primordial.
primordial, and their respective elemental language.
Okay.
Well, piss.
So Beansy can communicate with any of the water elemental based people, but
Yay.
They'll be there.
so primordial is a trade language. You know how trade languages work.
Nah. I've not got a clue how anything works.
Vaguely.
Essentially, they're languages that are super simplified and exist to facilitate trade between cultures of different languages that do not have the time or willingness to fully learn each other's language. So
Okay, so
they're
what
super.
primordial? Sorry,
So-
I didn't mean to.
So primordial basically is the most common words between Aquan, Ignan, Terran, Venton, that will just help facilitate elementals communicating with each other, but like you can't get the clearest picture across, if that makes sense.
Okay, so my languages are Common, Elvish, Primordial, and Undercommon. What kind of Primordial do I understand?
If you just understand primordial, you know that basic trade language. So you can get simple ideas across to elementals, but nothing complex.
So I can talk to them, but only in simple conversation. Cool.
You can ask them about their car insurance.
Hey,
It'd be good for like dealing with merchants or like asking where the bathroom is, but you can't give any like eloquent speeches or such.
Like what I
You
did
could
with
totally
the
enter there and
kobolds.
just pretend we're looking
I
for the
would like to
bathroom.
talk to the blacksmith in Primordial.
No.
He's like,
Why?
Because.
Okay, so while
Just
this
because.
is going, while
he
this
says
whole
you don't need to do
situation-
that. I understand, common.
Okay, while this is all
Fair enough.
going on, I'm busking the street. I'm
Okay,
performing.
make me a performance check.
I'm rolling to steal the guest's balls while he's performing.
What do we got? Oh, nice. Very
15.
nice.
No, wait, I've got 23.
Yep.
Yay.
Cool, that's
That's a good roll.
That's you got a 15, not a 23.
Aren't I proficient?
Proficient isn't advantage. They're different things.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dumbass.
So how much money do I make?
$5.
Mm. You make
$400,000.
4 copper.
Ah.
That makes 20 copper.
I rolled to laugh at the fucking jester.
So he says you don't need to use primordial. Listen, while it'll be useful for you out there in the waste, here in the village almost all of us speak common.
Righto, I understand.
It's just easier to use.
Yeah, that tracks.
What if it doesn't track and Crimson's lying to us?
Back to what the blacksmith was about to say. Listen, what you're going to want to know if you're going into the Tower of Icarus, water won't help you what you need there.
Okay, what can you suggest?
Your best bet is use the tower's own flames against the creatures it creates. They can't hold their form under intense enough heat.
Hmm.
Odd,
Oh,
given
right.
that they create fire themselves. The whole place is antonymic.
Right, then
Their own strengths are their own weaknesses.
right. So I pull out my short sword and is it short sword that I have? Let me check. Pretty sure it is.
I pull out my short sword and stab the
Oh
fucking
no,
blacksmith.
I pull out my dagger and I'm like, look, I need an upgrade that is basically another dagger and a short sword because I can't keep working with 2 daggers. It is a hindrance.
Oh,
Quick thing, I need to pop up for
I
a
mainly
minute.
specialize in scimitars, but give me 10-20 minutes, I can get you a short sword made.
Oh, before you do commit any effort, might I inquire as to the cost?
Listen, you deal with the Tower of Icarus, it'll be on the house. And if you don't, you're dead anyways, so I won't have anything to collect.
Quick thing,
Fair enough.
I just need to hop off mic for a minute. I'll be right back.
Oh god. No problem.
Stream will still be running. I'll be right back.
But if it's just for the favor of you dealing with the tower, I can't promise any sort of enchantments upon the blade.
That's fine.
So you've never seen a blacksmith work so fast in their lives.
Right,
is-
because usually it takes like 3 hours to make a weapon, if not longer.
You see him just sort of grab an ingot of steel off a rack, and it grows white hot in his hands. And he starts shaping the blade out of white hot metal as if it was Play-Doh.
Oh,
He just
DM, out
grabs
of
an ingot.
curiosity, what day is it?
Garbage day.
I lost track of my own world settings days. We roll a
Right.
Crimson's
random
like,
day.
no, it's Sunday, just melts.
Oh
Random
no,
day.
Sunday is the lessons for the blacksmithing, I remember.
Oh, it is not Sunday yet.
It is
Okay,
not
cool.
Sunday. I don't know what day it is. It isn't Sunday, though. It's okay.
Well, I wasted gold on this lesson, so I want to, get my gold worth.
It's like, cool, you have a lesson tomorrow. All right, cool. And just immediately leaves.
You do, in fact, have a lesson tomorrow, and remember, it was a day's journey there and back.
So I have to make it back by the end of the day.
Yep.
Right.
Oh, I mean, it's only the tower. Isn't the tower like super small? Didn't you say? So I was wondering there, kill
No,
everything
I
and run
have to
away.
make it back to the other island within the end of the day.
Yes. Oh. What? Oh.
No,
What?
the tower is tall.
I'm
It's
back.
just in comparison to the living mountains that live in Crucia, it's short.
Well, Crimson
Looks
spent a
like
bunch of money on a thing and then died because he's a fucking mongoloid.
Okay.
Look at this dude. I roll to laugh at Crimson.
So, also note, despite, can you make me an Arcana check?
Yeah.
You know that
sure.
this guy doesn't set off your devil alarm, but man, does he look like one.
Arcana, rolling, normal. 7.
Damn.
Okay.
So I'd say since you deal with devils fairly frequently, you'd have a vague understanding of what this guy is. He is not a devil. He is an Ifrit. One of the more practical types of jinn. Nowhere near as tricksy as Marids, not as prone to flights of fancy as Djinn.
And
But
he's not trying to fuck you.
but also not as not as easygoing as Dawar.
Right.
And you know that a good fair deal of devil and demon hunters have died assuming jinn are demons and devils.
Right.
While on occasion, jinn definitely are malicious. Not jinn. Ifrit are definitely malicious. They are not so by nature. Rather, most jinn live in a very most Ifrit live in a very strict and almost cruel culture of the Brass City, which has led a lot to be more cruel given the circumstances in which they live. But it is not a thing they are by nature. By nature,
Right.
they are passionate, if that makes sense.
Right. Yeah, that does.
Okay, Beansy, here's what happens.
No, none of this is canon, you fucking melt. I don't actually try and steal his balls. He hasn't got any balls to steal.
Fair enough.
Even if he tried, his hand would be incinerated.
Exactly. It's just memes. I'm not actually trying to steal anyone's balls. I will absolutely at some point try and steal someone's balls, but I will let you know when I'm actually
I
trying to
feel
do
like
it.
every time you say I try to steal the Jester's balls, you wind up with another set of like juggling balls.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be
And
funny.
you're like, how does he
I'm just
have so many of these?
I'm just gonna keep adding the juggling balls to my inventory.
Just no, nothing but just a patch of bean balls.
Well, I want you to know that as soon as we like fight whatever final boss is existing, I'm absolutely rolling to steal the boss's balls. Like that's how I'm killing him.
Okay.
Beansy, you should make a build centered around that.
Make a build centered around stealing people's. No, I should make a fucking the next D&D campaign. I should make a goblin who just focuses on stealing people's balls.
The game's really against
He
you.
only knows one spell and it's hold person.
To call you
Uh,
Kazuma.
Okay.
So we just cast hold person, then cuts the balls off, and runs away.
Is there anything else you guys would like to do after he makes you a short sword? He hands it to you. He does ask for your old spare dagger, in exchange.
Yeah, I willingly handed over for the upgrade. So
So he hands you a short sword. You hand him the dagger. He takes the dagger and it shapes it into an ingot and puts it on his shelf.
Okay, I'm adding a short sword now. Is this a short sword or short sword plus?
It's a plain short sword, no pluses.
Okay.
Lamu.
Uh,
Which, by the way, I'm pretty sure is exactly what the goblin offered you.
Short sword.
No.
There we go.
The goblin offered him a -1 short sword.
Oh.
Yes. Equipment. Short sword. I hold up the short sword and marvel at its craftsmanship and say
It is
this
very
a
well
fine
crafted
piece.
and shockingly ornate, given you got it for free. Well, like, it doesn't have the ornamentation a lot of his other works do. There isn't any gold or rubies. The blade seems to have almost a feel of like flame to it, and it's very ornate, but functional.
Yeah, so I hold up the piece and say that this is a marvelous piece and that he should be proud.
He's like, he looks at it. I rate it like 3 out of 10 of my normal work.
Well, compared to the work that I have seen, this is an amazing piece of equipment.
Note, it is fairly standard. It's very ornate, but like in comparison to the work of that you saw at the Diamond Blade, this is nothing. Almost none of this guy's stuff is anything compared to the Diamond Blade.
Almost none
Fair
of this
enough,
guy's
but
stuff is anything.
But
You'd
it's
have to roast
still
him.
amazing compared to, I don't know, the fucking goblin.
Poor goblin.
Remember, that goblin had really long arms and legs, and you don't know why. Who is shooting sparkles across the screen?
I'm waiting outside, waiting for these guys to come out. I'm just testing out these. Why is the fire spell so fast?
What the hell are you doing?
I'm bored.
But what? How do you do that?
It's called magic. The effects.
What?
I see it.
Help, I'm having strong. I don't want to alarm you, Mr. Edgelord over there, but the Jester's burning down every building. See?
Me running around with a torch, laughing manically as the whole place is on fire, which is somehow fireproof.
No.
There we go.
Well,
I'll put
that
it out
seems
with
like
some
something
water.
I would do, but I guess he's done it.
Um,
No, he's just putting out all the fire.
Okay. Is there anything else y'all would like to do before you set off for the Tower of Icarus?
Probably put out the
Nope.
fires before all the civilians die.
You try to put out a fire and you realize it was a small fire elemental, and he is very offended.
You guys put out the fire. I am just sitting here mucking around with effects.
I'm just trying to curb stomp a fucking fire, and that's just like, dude. The fuck?
Are you guys ready? Or are you
He
gonna...
rants at you at Primordial and scampers off.
That won't be
He
trouble.
just loves it.
Am I able to relay what he said to them?
None of it was anything that is
Canon.
polite to say.
Yes, but am I able to?
Yeah,
He said the N word.
Okay.
it's a lot of
I-
insults.
Yeah, I basically tell them what he said.
I rolled steal the elemental's
Yeah.
points.
Yeah, he was not happy.
Friendship beam.
Well then, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to save the humans, but I guess whatever, they can burn now. Hope the Phoenix is
No,
accidentally
there are
eaten.
only like you guys are like the only humans here.
Humans? What humans? We're the only creatures of flesh here.
I don't
I mean-
care.
Technically, Jinn do have flesh.
Yeah, see? Technically,
ignore
Jinn
that-
do have
Yeah,
flesh.
but
that,
they're
I'm just
magical
currently...
in
God
nature.
just told me.
So do their Genasi spawn. But those are
Yeah, whatever
the
that
people
means.
who live here. Jinn and Genasi.
See?
Mm.
See, I'm saving the innocent humans, and you need to stop bullying me.
You right there, Knight?
I'm just...
The hell?
So, y'all ready to set off?
Did you roll to set off a nuke? He
Y'all
finds
ready
this
to-
pile of dynamite in the corner and rolls to set it off.
Okay.
60-100.
I'm not being funny, but what the living fuck would you need that much dice roll for?
So I just hit the random button to see if what would happen.
He broke a staff of the Magi over his knee.
Hold up. Where is it?
Why?
No, that's the sort of damage a staff of the Magi broken over your knee does.
What does that do?
You
Okay,
you broke it over your knee.
when you break a staff of the Magi over your knee, it explodes.
Oh.
Like, super explodes. The closest the game has to nukes.
Sweet. Where do you buy one of those? I have half of mine just to run in, fucking break one of those over my balls and kill everything in the room.
How expensive
It'll
are
kill
they?
you too.
I don't care.
Like,
But no,
20,000 gold? Probably
Am
more,
I?
actually.
So-
What
What
did
have I
you just do?
Help, the jester's pissed everywhere.
Oh god. It's the draw tool. It's obviously the draw tool.
So y'all ready to head for the tower?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So fun fact,
Cool.
it doesn't actually show up until you let go of the mouse button.
Yes.
Oops.
So,
So one moment it looks like normal. The next it does that.
Penids.
can we stop messing around with the draw tool, please?
Okay, I was just bored.
Okay,
Now
let's
then.
head over to the tower.
You reach the edge of the village and realize you don't really have a guide to get you there, and it seems this shifting landscape won't be easy to navigate without one.
Hmm.
I see.
With lakes and rivers appearing out of nowhere at any given second, mountains shifting and moving. While yes, you can see the tower, it is still a good few miles away.
Well, guys, I don't know about you, but it sounds like God has a plot line that requires a character. So we have to go get a guide.
Hooray.
Right.
I don't know where we find people. Maybe the woman will have a slave that we can borrow, although I think most of them died.
Out of character. Hey, Beansy, look in the look in the chat log.
Yeah, well, what did you roll? Like, what's that for?
10D 100s.
Oh my goodness.
Jesus
So I
Christ.
just got it. You got 10 nat hundreds.
No, if I did, that would be 1,000.
Yeah, crimson. It is green, though.
Yes, it is.
Doesn't that mean
I don't know
you got
why.
a nat 20, or?
I don't know. But it's not a D20, so
I see.
it'd have
Yeah,
to be a
'cause
nat 100.
Yeah, but it's weird that would be 1,000. Unless it maxes out
Mhm.
at 500.
It shouldn't. All right, let's focus. Let's focus. We're getting sidetracked.
That is a good idea.
Mhm.
Focusing, I mean.
Okay, we have to find a guide to not drown in the fucking pits of AIDS. So let's figure out where we get one of those. Maybe they just randomly have a place where people go.
Or we can just go to
Do
the
they have,
Adventurers
like,
Guild
a,
and ask for a guide.
I was gonna say, do they have an Adventures Guild here?
Yeah, that's where you stayed the night, if you remember.
When we
We
arrived?
should probably go
Yeah.
there.
Oh, I thought we literally just arrived and immediately got off the boat. Alright, let's go to the Adventures Guild and politely ask them to tell us how to get into the tower so that we can kill the tower and stop all the people from being eaten. Except
Yep.
for that one fire elemental, he can die.
They're like, guides? There's this Dow fella, tourists into the mainland. He might be able to get you. He runs the pottery shop not too far from here.
The pottery shop.
Yep.
Ow, huh?
And I don't think it's that
The
type of
fucking
pot.
pottery shop.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
What the living hell do you need a pottery shop for?
It's just
Pottery.
a hobby he
for
has.
relaxation. To
Pottery
relax.
shop. You know, fucking whatever. I'm gonna roll to accidentally lose this guy in the middle of the fucking wilderness. Fucking pottery. Alright, let's go to the pottery shop. Yay! I'm gonna buy a dish.
We'll see some strange
Actually, I
things
can't have
there.
any money.
So you step into, as you approach the pottery shop, you see this building is very reminiscent of the buildings in Crystalia, being made of naturally grown crystal.
Hmm.
As you step inside, you see all sorts of vases and plates and such, most of which are made of, yes, clay earthenware, but some seem to have been grown from crystal or shaped from metal.
Interesting.
Ooh.
You see, in the back of the shop is this sort of gray, ashen-skinned man with very dark, earthy brown hair and these sharp emerald green eyes. However, from the waist down, he seems to be made of seems to be a dust devil, a small tornado with rocks and boulders churning within it. He seems to be focusing on shaping a pot from the earth itself, causing it to just grow out of stone and clay without actually touching it.
Magic.
Magic.
As he sort of shapes the pot, he grows a crystal out of the ground to sort of shave off parts of the pot that he doesn't like. And then once he's done, he fixes the crystal into the pot, picks it up, and puts it on the shelf without any need for it to be fired.
That sounds more like carving than pottery, but okay.
Don't heckle him, he'll get mad.
I didn't.
You're heckling
So-
him right now.
What would y'all like to do?
Ask if he.
What's the approach him?
Excuse me, Mr. Pottery Man, we require guidance to the tower so that we don't die.
He looks at you
I
with a very gravelly voice. He says, "Tower? What tower?"
Yeah, the big thing it's wax and it's killing people, I think. I didn't read the dossier, I don't know.
The Tower of Icarus?
Yes, we
Yes,
need
maybe.
passage to the Tower of Icarus.
Yeah, I guess I can take you there. Why you want to go there, if I may ask?
To research
We're gonna
it,
destroy it or something.
we were gonna go there and understand why it was there.
We're
I
gonna go
brandish
there and
my
find
short sword.
We're gonna go there and get the plot device that's in there, but we don't know that's in there yet, so we can't say that.
Would you be
I
willing
brandish
to
my
guide
short
us?
sword as to give
I
a
say
hint.
I try and keep it. I just say, would you be kind enough to guide us there?
I suppose. Give me a few minutes and we'll get going.
Okay.
Just want to finish
Cool.
closing up shop here.
Just want to finish this pot.
Reach 5 feet.
I don't suppose you sell any pots that are good for holding figs, do you? I have a feeling I'm gonna run into some figs going on in that tower. You get my meaning? Could be a couple of figs around.
Oh god.
Maybe the first fig we find.
Uh,
Like, I like the idea of like rambling a bunch of nonsense, but like some of it's fucking like just even in character. Me just like without knowing like I sort of know what's going on with the plot, but it's just me like insane rambling, so no one actually believes me. Like I'm just talking about figs, and they find this sword, and they like never make the connection at all.
Well,
Maybe.
out of character, last I checked, we changed the name of that.
Yes, I know that's what the joke was. Maybe we'll find some figs. You guys like figs? Man, I just love
Um,
figs.
So, in a few minutes, he comes out of his shop and he just sort of gestures you to for you to follow him as he drifts along. He's like,
Hmm.
large part of navigating Crucia is making sure you're on good terms with the various elementals out there. Make sure they don't, well, at best hamper your way, and at worst try to kill you. Fortunately, I've got good relations with most everybody.
So
I
who do
see.
you don't have a good relation with?
There's this one Phoenix who well, nobody likes them.
I don't inquire as to why.
It's a phoenix. It's obvious.
Gee,
Yes.
He
looks
turned
up at
his
the
child
sky
into
and
an omelet.
points at the one Phoenix you see. See him?
No.
The number of
Fuck's
times
sake.
we've had to rebuild our village because of him.
Okay.
I'll
Oh,
leave
like,
it
Have
at
you
that.
Phoenix,
ever
fuck
thought to
off.
ask why he's doing such things?
'Cause
He's
he's
a
evil.
Phoenix. Phoenixes are
He's a bird.
primeval forces of destruction. What
Yeah,
they
yeah,
do.
He's the yet he's the only phoenix who's bothered to destroy your village. Every other one seems to content to leave it be.
He's the only Phoenix who lives in Crucia. The rest stay pretty much in the elemental plane of fire.
Hmm.
So it just basically comes
Yeah,
here to
criminal.
annoy everyone.
Yeah, pretty much. The living mountains are pretty friendly, though.
Also, am I allowed to nickname him Crimson? Because I'm just gonna keep calling him Crimson. I forget what his actual name is.
You guys haven't changed your
Darian.
names.
Like, are you guys cool with me calling him Crimson, or would you rather me trying to remember
No,
what his
you
actual
can
name is?
physically change your names in the roll dice.
If y'all will put your eyes towards the Draketide game discussion, I'm gonna post a few images. They are just sort of
Okay.
off Google, but they are the closest I could find in short
Goggle.
notice.
Right. Right.
I can't look
no, where
since
did you
I'm
change
live
your name
streaming.
for?
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Wait, I might be able to look
How
with
did
my
you
phone.
change your name?
You go to the bottom and the thing that says ask, and then you can next to.
Oh, as got it. Done. Thank you.
I'm just Jeff. Darren Heron.
Darian Laren.
Darren Barron. Darren Barron. While we're walking along looking at the Phoenix, I'm pondering the logistics of stealing the Phoenix's balls. I'd need a very big ladder.
Then I'll just get being ready to have beans on toast.
Beans on toast. What are you saying? I couldn't take on the gigantic fucking retard chicken?
No,
I'll do it.
no, I was just getting some toast ready for when you get fried up.
No.
Sounds accurate.
Beans
Oh,
on toast.
Beansy.
Hello.
Are you familiar with the anniversary for Warframe?
You damn no.
Okay, cool. Yeah, no, I think it's coming up.
Yeah,
If it hasn't already, right?
some of the anniversary stuff's already released. Like
Yeah,
some of the
new deck stuff, right?
Gifted Lotus things are already out and shit.
Yeah, I need
It's
to
just
get
an
around to
Excalibur
both of
Dax
those.
skin though, which has already existed before.
And apparently an ephemera, so that's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, I've seen it. I don't know if it does something I'm missing, but it's just sort of floats there. I thought it was a Sindana, and it basically floats where the Sindana is supposed to be.
Yeah, no,
So
I
it's a
don't
little
like it.
confusing.
These are the
Again.
3 notable people you've met in the village so far.
Oh wow, there's an actual full rotation of stuff.
New plan. I'm
Dex.
going back to the fucking potion store and I'm sexing the woman.
Of course you are.
Any
With
questions?
Dex scan plus upgraded Dex stuff.
It should be obvious who's who.
Dex.
No shit. roll to seduce the potion shop lady.
Go ahead. Roll.
No.
Are you sure
That would
that's
be
a
fun.
relationship you would want, though?
Nah, I think you'd trick
Yeah,
me.
you got a point there. That's not something I'd be.
You'd
you know.
steal my balls. How the turntables.
Have the churns up tabled. Ah, yes.
But those are the blacksmith guy, the potion shop lady, and the guide you're
Oh
following.
shit.
Will you be adding those to the character?
To the.
I think that the reason he's putting them in there is just so that we know who we're looking at.
Yeah, pretty much.
Should
I would argue it's easier to see that thing than the fucking than changing it from the text box every time I want to look at them.
Yeah.
It's a rough draft anyway.
So, as I assume you guys follow close to the Dao as he sort of walks through the region.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He seems to be going at a rather slow pace, but he just seems to be sort of talking in primordial, absent-mindedly, saying hello to various rocks and other features. You notice as you're following him, the landscape doesn't seem to be nearly quite as mercurial as it normally is.
So his relationship with the rocks mean the rocks aren't moving because the rocks like him and don't want him to die to lava or something.
But he walks
Lovely.
past seemingly just a wildfire and sort of says hi to that too, and the wildfire just sort of spreads in the direction opposite of you. He walks past a rushing rapid stream and says hi to it, and it sort of calms down into a calm, bubbling brook.
Wow.
Ooh.
I take
Um,
Can I roll to
please.
pet one of the stones?
No.
Aw.
Yeah?
What do I roll to pet the stone?
Feel
Is
like
it animal handling?
no, I feel like
Sure?
I pet the stone.
Roll initiative, I guess. Nah. No, you're good.
No.
Yeah, make me a dex save, Beansy.
What's a deck save? Oh right. Oh, I'm not very good in that.
Okay, you will take 13 bludgeoning damage as
What?
rocks from out of nowhere start pelting you. The Tao looks back at you and says, "Yeah, that one doesn't like being touched."
Fucking Jesus! You're fucking brutal, man.
Hey, it ends the breaks.
I pet the rock. I don't want to play this game anymore.
The Tao sort of mutters something in some elemental language. Beansy, you
What?
feel those sort of bruises and breaks you took from the rocks starts to feel less painful. You will
Yay.
heal 8 points of damage.
he took the potion.
You took 5 points.
No. The Tao cast a spell on him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yay!
Also, as a side effect of the healing, you gain 3 temporary hit points as your skin seems to be caked in some sort of remedial earth.
That sounds like a membrane.
I can't believe I'm not allowed to pet the fucking rock.
To be frank, if you had rolled like higher animal handling, you'd have been fine. And if you passed your dex save, you'd have been fine.
Yeah, fair enough, I suppose.
I
I love
I
it, just
asked-
pet the rock and then immediately die.
I asked the Dow if he can tell me about like what's been going on with the land lately, ever since the tower showed up.
So, sorry, Crimson, what did you say? I keep spacing out.
I asked the Dow what has been going on ever since the tower showed up.
About every night, our village is attacked by these strange creatures made of wax.
Do
They seem
bother?
to be imitations of us. And they definitely seem to target the ones that they are copies of most. Our local potion shopkeeper and the elemental plane of water ambassador has lost a
Oh
fair
yeah, the
many
sex lady.
many slaves to the waxen attacks, and so has our blacksmith.
So what you're saying is she needs more assistance. I get you.
And now I understand that wherever you're from, that slavery may seem very unethical, and will agree it's not the most ethical thing. It has been custom in the genie tribes for quite some time.
He has a
Some
harem.
are set in our ways.
How does that sit with you on a personal level?
Me? I've
Yes.
lived on the material plane more than most in our village. Most don't seem to mind it, and those that do are usually tourists like yourselves.
Hmm.
Though
Yeah,
do
sure.
note that most slaves genies keep are only temporary. It's more of an indentured servitude.
So like
Not
a kind
that
of,
many.
so like a kind of deck shark.
Oh, so it's like a more of a friends with benefit kind of situation. I get you.
What? Where?
The
Why is
Tao
there?
looks at you oddly, Beansy.
So do
Um,
Don't
I.
Oh
mind
no, I'm
him.
weird.
So do I.
As
Don't
far
mind
as
him. He's special.
as far as I'm aware, not many copulate with their property, but there are some who certainly do. Your assessment of the
So you're
plane
saying
of
there's a chance?
your assessment of the plane
God.
of water ambassador isn't too
Far off.
far-fetched. Good few
Ha.
of the water genasi who live in our village are her children.
I knew it. You wait till I get my fucking +5 in persuasion in there. Never mind, I have a +1 in persuasion.
But
I don't have persuasion or intimidation. I suck.
I do. I have +5 for both.
I've got.
Okay, Crimson, can you convince her to sex me?
But from what I understand, she's not very kind to her partner.
Oh, all the better. My god. You said
Are we there
your
yet?
attempt to put me off has failed. Look, man, I lived in the Feywilds for like most of my life. The fucking shit they got up to. Let me tell you.
I look straight
to
ahead
be honest,
and
I don't
try to
think
see
I
how
have
far
an
we
would
are
get
from the
along
tower.
swimmingly, I'm certain.
Absolutely, honestly, if she was nice to me, I don't even think I'd be into it.
Good pun.
What the fuck would be the point of that?
And after a while, as you and the Tao are talking, you look up and
His
find
IQ slowly
yourselves
lowers.
at the base of this bronze and copper tower, where pipes pump liquid fire almost through them, and wax drips from stalagmites. Seems to be a place where wax flows like water.
Hmm.
brass,
You know, I
and
knew these
steel,
guys-
and fire are air, and stone.
I knew these guys called the Dwemer. They used to make shit like this. They hit a crystal and disappeared, though, so I guess they can't have built this.
They hit a crystal. Greatest simplification of the disappearance of the Dwemer ever.
No, but
What?
that's actually
I
what
couldn't
happened. They
agree
fucking
more.
I mean,
bonked it.
pretty much. I mean, it wasn't just a crystal. It was like the
No,
heart
no.
of a god, but you know.
I
Yes,
feel like
and
I'm
they
missing
didn't
major
just bonk it,
context.
they hit it. They didn't just bonk it, they hit it with fucking sound, but a specific sound, frequency, enough to make their entire race disappear.
That
Well,
sounds an
so
awful lot like they
The
bonked
race
it to me.
disappeared because of a hex that was put on the heart by Ariel.
Damn.
Oh,
As in the
fucking
bow guy?
course Oriel was...
Yes, of course
Uh,
it was Ariel. Who else would it be?
Yeah, I know.
Any of the Daedra.
No.
No, the Daedra
Yes.
could...
No,
the Daedra
the
would rather
Daedra-
have...
The Daedra like Lorcan.
They'd rather have
Damn.
him in existence to cause more chaos.
Lorcan
True.
is kind of like the primeval Daedra almost.
It's like Maroon's Dagon got bitten to death by a lizard.
No, let's not get into Elder Scrolls right now. So Crimson, you know Oil Well Basin
No?
from Monster Hunter?
Oh yeah.
Hey, anyone else think
yeah,
that
yeah,
God's talking nonsense right now?
Yeah, another place.
So what you see before you is more of a tower structure, but it's very reminiscent of Oil Well Basin, with the more stones and irons being replaced with bronzes, and the
Okay. Is it
oil
like the
being
ancient
replaced with
forge?
wax. It's like the
Does it
ancient
look-
forge, yeah.
Right, gotcha, cool.
It's bronze instead of iron, and instead of oil dripping and clogging everything, it's wax.
Right, I will send a picture so people know what I'm talking about.
So basically, palette swapped Oil Well Basin.
Gotcha.
Someone would recognize that.
Specifically, the forge during Inferno.
Right, gotcha. So, let's copy this. Alright, if you guys look to the discussion, you'll basically see this, but imagine that the oil is wax instead. Here we go. That's pretty much what we're looking at.
Mm.
Oopie.
That kind of that kind of theme.
Okay. So, sorry, I need to close that tab. Let's see. You stand before the Tower of Icarus.
Yay.
Its grand doors of brass and wax stand before you. Flames pour from vents across its surface, and wax drips like water. What would y'all like to do?
Drink the wax.
Would you actually like to drink the wax?
No, I would not like to actually drink the wax, Mal, you fucking psychopath.
Do a perception to see if I can try and see the entrance.
I pet a
The
rock that
entrance
got
Perception.
beaten to
is right
death.
there. You do not need to
BNT,
make a
roll for
perception check.
What am I
No,
deceptioning?
not perception,
A perception.
deception.
Right.
What am I deceptioning?
Mal for the the wax thingy.
I'm not eating
If
the
he
wax.
doesn't want to eat the wax, he doesn't have to eat the wax.
I'm not eating the wax.
I enter the tower.
I follow.
Cool.
I steadily. I
He
You
eats the
approach
wax.
the
Cautiously-
doors. What is everyone's passive perception? And I guess a knight, you may make an active perception
Passive
check.
perception?
Yes.
13.
me.
Okay.
Wisdom, charisma, intelligence, goodness, dexterity, perception, performance, perception. I think this is the right one. Oh,
Yep, that's the right one.
critical.
Damn, nice roll.
So
What do you mean you rolled a 5, nerd?
it's the one to the
No.
left that counts.
I know, Knight. It's a joke. Jesus.
Ooh.
It's like when I hit a
Um,
rock that one time and then Mal killed me.
I spot a lot of blue dots.
Yeah, I can see that.
Hmm. How can you see it? You haven't rolled for perception.
No, I'm using passive perception.
And the fact we're
Hmm.
looking straight at it.
Can I use passive brain cells so that I stop petting all the rocks?
yes.
Excellent.
So
You notice that as you guys are walking up these sort of circular staircase, the semicircular staircase that leads up to the main doors, that the wax that's dripping from the various vents and such on the tower seems to be gathering and clumping together and
That's not disturbing at
almost
all.
moving towards you.
oh no.
Yeah, that can't be good.
Roll initiative.
Okay.
Damn.
Or at least we weren't caught off guard.
Uh,
Initiative.
right,
Oh, that's right.
Where-
Initiative's in a weird place, isn't it?
Right,
Here it is.
Yeah.
Rolling for
where is
initiative.
it?
Oh, hello.
Arcana,
14.
animal, acrobats, no, Athena.
Son of a bitch.
Haha.
Initiative. That's that. I think this is initiative.
It tells me that the
Oh.
result was like had no valid token, but I rolled a 10. Can you guys see that?
Yeah, we can see it.
I rolled.
Yeah, I
a
don't know
12.
why I did that before.
I rolled a 12.
Okay.
Miles is gonna be like, they rolled a 400 and insta killed you.
Is a Mal. still
Okay,
putting stuff up?
so give me a moment. So we got a 14, a 10, and a 12. Interesting.
We're not gonna go first, are we?
I don't know. I don't think these things.
How come the wax even have initiative? It has no eyes.
We're being attacked by the wax.
Yeah, but only
It
because
can
it smells us.
form.
Oh. You better believe I rolled to pet the fucking wax. Never
Good
mind.
God.
Oh, have you ever put your hand in wax and pulled it out to have it covered?
No.
No. Oh, that's not wax. They do that. Like that was some weird chemical thing because wax is like really hot.
Yeah, no, if you did that with wax, it's
I know
gonna
what you're
stick and
talking
burn to
about.
your
It's
hands.
not wax. It's like some weird starch stuff that reacts with like skin.
Hmm.
It is pretty cool though.
Mm.
Yeah, it's not wax.
Oh,
I have
Um,
dipped I have made a candle though. I've made a candle like by dipping a stalk into wax over and over
Okay,
again.
I
That was
would
pretty
like
cool.
you all to place yourselves by the entrance,
Right. I think
Okay.
I can
which
do
is
that.
here. If
Got
you
it.
can't see it.
Got it.
Okay, how do I
How
do
do
that?
I just grab him? Grab the Jeff.
And there
Grab the
are
Jeff.
3.
How do I put my token? I forgot how to do that.
You
Shit.
you
You
grab
just
your
grab the name, not the actual symbol.
Okay.
If you go to the character sheet, grab the name itself.
Okay, and I'm on a different way of doing things, remember?
Oh right, yeah.
Where is
So I
my
don't know how to
turn
do that.
order?
Where you
Bam.
going, fool? I'll tell
Right,
you where I'm going. You ever heard of this place called
Right. Mal,
Ooh.
how do I place my character token on here?
So you go to your journal, you
hide in
click
the
your
wall?
character, and you drag it onto the map.
Okay. I'm a little confused there considering wait, hold up, in journal in here, sorry. Character. Here we are. And I shall move here. So it looks like, oh wow, okay, this ought to be interesting.
Why am I first?
Oh,
Ooh.
right. I have
Give me a
got,
moment.
Eh,
Right. Ooh. Damn. Okay, I have an idea, but I need to see something
I love our
first.
head of the thieves is still just here, like chilling.
So what is the name of okay, just so as I can look this up, what is the name of these wax beings called?
Joe.
They don't have one. You don't know.
I don't know.
On your turn, you may make an
Knowledge roll.
intelligence check to figure it out. A knowledge
I
roll.
would very much like to do that.
Let me finish putting everyone in turn order first, please,
Got it.
because I have not yet. Because I have yet to roll their initiative.
Got it.
They're sitting there T-posing.
As
Just
Game
staring at us
Master,
menacingly.
Game Master's still coding them.
What is it? Yeah, sure, awesome. Give me a second.
1.
Oh, there we go.
Very
One.
But oh, that's fantastic.
8.
They
Grey
will not be going
ooze. We got a name. It's the Grey Ooze.
Goose.
That is not their name. What do you
Bugger.
mean,
Goose.
Grey Ooze? That's just no, huh? Edit.
Goose.
Grey.
What if goose?
What?
Okay, there we've got a turn order going on.
Monster. So, Monster Manual?
Don't look at it. Leave it be.
Aw.
Don't look at it. Don't touch it.
It's so tempting to just look at it. Look up the Monster Manual.
Don't
That is
touch
something
it.
called
No.
metagaming, and we do not like meta.
We don't like metagaming, no. Like when I accidentally pet a rock and Mal went, you know what, Beansy? Fuck yourself, and then blew me up.
Or did the fact I've already got a clue on who the main big bad is.
I genuinely can't believe that I pet a rock and the rock was like, looks like death.
It was a geode.
Looks like murder's back on the menu, boys.
Ooh, 3! We get to go first.
Do they have advantage because they're wax and they're like wax and wax is around them and wax? I don't know.
Oh. Hmm.
Right. Whose turn is it?
Yours.
Mal's.
Oh, okay. Well, what am I? Oh, right. I am making
How about we...
a investigation, I believe.
No, if you're making a check on trying to figure out what these things are, I'd say Arcana would be your best bet.
Okay. Well,
Yes.
then I choose to make an Arcana check. Let's see how this goes.
That will be your action for the turn.
Right. Well,
Why
I'd
Why do I
rather-
know what it is? It's wax. Let's stab it or let's not stab it.
Seems more
Roll.
oozy
I
to
see the
me.
problem here.
14.
The
Oh, no,
7.
7.
No.
Damn.
You got
Okay,
a
well, that's interesting.
7
I don't know
Arcana.
how. I don't know how I got a 7 considering I have a +3.
Yeah, you rolled a 4.
You got a 4. Crimson, I'm turning you back into grade 7 maths.
I will give you one thing. You may know one thing about these things.
How do we
Okay.
kill them?
The only thing that I want to know is, are they weak to necrotic damage?
What's that?
It's wax, dick ass.
They have no adjustments to necrotic damage.
No
Okay.
shit, they're wax. Can I roll to punch Crimson?
I call friendly fire.
I call you being an absolute fucking tit.
So is that your turn? That's your action. You still have a bonus action. And
Okay, I use hybrid transformation for my bonus action.
cool. That your turn?
Yes.
Ah, fool.
Right. So, I'm gonna. Does moving and looking at Arcana check are the same thing? Or are they do different things?
So what do you mean by looking?
Like, I do an Arcana check, but I can also move. Or is it I can only do one?
Yes, moving. You have a move action, a bonus action, and your main action.
Yay.
Making an Arcana check is an action.
I will move.
That's what you think, nerd.
I'll move over to here. And I will roll Arcana. Arcana.
Arcanar.
As with Crimson, I will give you one thing you get to know about the formless wax.
Do they take physical damage?
So, yes, they can take physical damage.
That pause tells me that it's not going to be permanent.
You think there was something else about physical damage, but you don't remember what.
Oh, great.
Am I the only one here who remembers that these guys basically died in fire?
Do you have anything that creates fire?
I have every spell in the entire universe if my brain works, so yeah, I think so.
Allow me to correct that. They die to their own fire.
Oh,
So they said use the tower's fire against.
fantastic. Is there any fire in this room that I can, like, pick up? Can I pet the fire?
There are jets of fire around. But it is your turn, Beansy.
Where are the jets of fire, just out of curiosity?
Around, like on the wall
Fantastic.
sort of areas.
Oh, so I guess the way we've got to kill these things is to fucking force push them into the fucking fire? Oh,
Make
okay.
me an insight check.
Bonk. Yeah.
Let's see how good this is. Oh, that's great. You're fairly certain
18.
that the blacksmith, when he said use the tower's fire against it, less meant it's only vulnerable to its own fire, and more meant it's vulnerable to fire. Use the fire already available to you if you don't have another way to make it. Oh.
Yeah, fantastic. I'm gonna cast fucking firebolt at them.
Firebolt or fireball?
I don't have access to fireball, do I?
You have access to every spell in the game.
No, isn't one of them a level 3 spell? I don't have access to those yet, do I?
Fireball is a level 3 spell. You do have it is not of a level you can cast, which means you're at a -5 penalty to the check and
Ouch.
disadvantage. But you can attempt to cast it.
In that case, I'll cast the one I fucking am level 4, if it's all the same to you.
Okay, then roll your Arcana check for Firebolt. Which one are you targeting?
Probably the one on the left.
I am
Assuming I'm within range, of
I
course.
am thankful I moved away.
Actions.
Isn't Fireball just the single target one?
Firebolt is single target, yes.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Arcana. Bonk. Yeah.
Huh.
I'd like to
I believe
bonk
that's a
him with that.
successful cast.
Fantastic.
Yeah, that is a successful cast.
Remind
now-
me how I do the rest of this.
So just go to the compendium, pull up Firebolt.
Compendium, is that... Oh, okay. Firebolt, and it's like a roll D something or other. It
Yep.
doesn't exist.
Firebolt. One action,
it
range 120
two-
feet, verbal, somatic, instantaneous.
Oh, sorry, it's 2 words. It's 2 words. Is that the player handbook? Just regular player handbook, not
Yeah, just
2024?
not 2024. Just regular player's handbook.
Alrighty, so I
Um,
click this, and what am I
You
doing
hurl,
here?
you hurl a modifier at a creature or object within range. Make a ranged spell attack against the target. So make me a spell
Okay,
attack.
how?
That is a d20 plus your intelligence modifier plus your charisma modifier.
Lord fucking Jesus, how the hell do I
Not-
figure out all that?
Not charisma, plus your proficiency bonus plus your intelligence modifier. So if you're proficient in a skill that uses intelligence, just make that check. So an arcana check would work.
So which one are you fireballing?
Firebolting.
On the left.
The one on the left?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Firebolt.
Huh.
Right, so again, how do I... Forgetting what you just said, how do I even do any of that?
Oh, there's like a
Um,
magic wand at the bottom of the effects.
So
No,
go
not
to your
that.
character
But
sheet,
actually casting a spell. Mhm.
right? And I'll just throw your spell attack on there, on your list.
Where would that be?
There you go. Spell attack is under Scepter on your attack
Okay.
list, which is between your hit dice and your equipment.
Yeah.
So just click that.
Bonk.
Okay, you hit the one on the left.
Yay. Well, how much fucking damage though?
It's so again, refer to the spell you're casting.
Damaging. Wait, no.
You hurl a
Fucking-
modifier at a creature or object within, make a ranged spell attack. On a hit, 1d10 fire damage.
Okay, and that's just this little rolly thing, and so 1d10. I've only got 2, like 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Oh, or is 1 just the first, like,
One is just the
actual
first.
d10 of it? Alright, bonk. Sven.
It will take. Yikes. Let me pull up my calculator.
Where's my hemocroft?
Would it be easier if you and me did some messing around and just made me a straight up wizard?
I like you being a factotum, though.
Yeah, no, I know. It's just there's a lot of effort that both of us have to go through for doing this stuff. So if it's too annoying for you, I'm happy to
That's
change.
Good. So
Okay.
you hit that formless wax with a blast of fire there, and it melts substantially. So in addition to taking double the damage, its AC has been reduced. As
Damn,
it
it's
is now
aircon units dead.
no AC
like
means
Crimson now.
armor class. So it is melted, which
Yay.
means it's easier to hit for everyone else. So instead of having AC 8, it has AC 6.
I melted him. He's melted now.
Hemocroft modifier. Oh, that's what it is. Okay, cool. So I get a +1. Um.
What's going on now, by the way?
If that's the end of your turn, is it?
Oh, right. Yeah, and I have to get rid of a surge of ingenuity. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, no, I'm done. I think that's There's no point in me doing a secondary action because that normally noms things. So
Okay. It is the Formless Wax's turn.
great ooze.
What's their speed? God damn it, they're slow. They will start moving towards you. They will use their action to double move.
I'm kind of imagining them honing in ominously.
Yeah. Just as some flavor text. As this wax sort of like lurches and moves towards you, you can see starting to form in the two waxes that aren't melted. Outlines and faces of like almost hands and faces and shapes that looks like they're trying to become someone, if that makes any sense.
There's three of them. There's three of us. They're gonna copy us. Fucking take them down, boys.
It looks like it looks like the two that aren't melted are like trying to form arms and faces almost, but they're still very, formless.
The good news is, if they copy me, maybe they'll copy my severe lack of IQ and kill themselves.
I mean, that's wishful thinking, but you know.
Yeah, they just copy my brain stem and immediately go like, "Yep, not enough brain cells," and just immediately deform. Maybe they'll try and pet us.
What is with you on petting things, Beansy?
I just wanted to pet the rock, okay? I didn't realize that God himself would smite me. I've just been like, "Oh, look, a
So,
rock! I'm gonna give
recap.
it a pet." Nope, surprise! The rock is evil.
Yeah, so recap. The two in front are shapeshift. All three of them are shapeshifting?
So the one of the ones in front is barely substance anymore, and is just a trail of liquid wax on the floor. And the other two are starting to vaguely take on forms.
Right.
How do we see the enemy's health, by the way? Or is that another thing?
There's a green bar above them.
Is there? I can't see it.
Oh,
Yeah, neither can I.
can you not?
No.
What?
Well, in that case, the one that's melted has 8 health left, and the other two have 22 health left.
Okay. I wonder if there's a. Are you sure it's not just as simple as clicking like the visible to all party members thing, like the rulers?
Oh, possibly.
Knight, can you stop e-shitting the ruler, please?
Oh, player permissions. C. There we go. Save settings.
Yeah, there we go.
C.
I see it.
You gotta do that for each thing. Rubbish.
There you go.
Knight, you good there with the ruler?
What if there's a way to turn that on by default?
I'm sure there is.
Because yeah, that's quite useful, especially for us knowing which one we've hit.
Actually, speaking of which, I need to see how much distance that is. So from this square to here is 20 feet. 25. Okay.
You okay there, Crims?
Mm-hmm. Just chilling.
So that is the Grey Ooze's turn. It is Crimson.
Yeah,
Okay. I choose my. Okay, I use my bonus action to apply Crimson Right to my claws. I
Okay.
looked this up that I
Damn.
could actually do that, which is awesome. And I would like to attack the one of the lowest health.
Are you within range of it?
It's in 25 meters, and I have 30. I believe 30. Yeah, 30 feet.
Mm-hmm.
So I think. I don't know.
You should be able to, unless whatever you're doing reduces that.
No, Crimson Right has no such effect.
Okay, then yeah, it's always easy within range.
But I take 1d4 necrotic damage, which can't be reduced in any way.
Crimson just immediately spawns a coffin like in the arm.
I have an idea.
What?
15. I can get them all in something.
He's gonna start busking again. I swear to fucking Jesus.
Wow.
Yep.
Am I good to attack or?
That's me.
Yeah. No, you're in range if you move up to it.
Okay, so how do I roll to attack? I forgot how to do that. Sorry.
Do you move up to
right.
it? You haven't moved yet.
Yes, I Right.
Okay.
Crimson, you
Thank
fat
you.
ass.
Thank you. Much appreciated. Right. I attack with predatory form. I think I can add my Hemocraft modifier, which is a +1. So, right, I'm going to attack with hybrid form predatory strikes, with strength.
Go
Okay.
ahead. So you're making physical contact with this thing, right?
Right, but my claws are also set on fire.
Ooh. Yeah, that
Yes.
that doesn't matter for this effect.
Okay.
Oh no, he's gonna slime rape you, dude. He's gonna assimilate you by entering through your ass.
So
Alrighty,
yes, you hit it, which is a
I've
bad
I've read this
thing in
comic
case.
before.
Wait,
Um,
oh god damn it. Right.
can you make me a strength saving throw?
Nothing can
Okay, how
stop
do
the
I do this?
smooths.
Do I just press the strength thing?
Yeah, unless you have proficiency, which I don't think
Oh,
Bloodhunter gets.
fuck. God damn it.
Hey, at least me
Um,
petting the rock was me not assuming the rock would eat me.
God
So-
damn it.
There is no way you went up there and
how
slapped
much
the
fire
fucking
damage are
wax.
you doing?
I haven't rolled.
Roll your damage before I tell you how exactly this nat 1 strength save affects you.
Alrighty, rolling 2. Wow. Okay, that's horrible.
Just eat your arm.
So, yes, the fire does indeed melt the rest of the thing, but you are now what's the condition? I
Okay, so
think
I need
it's
to add conditions.
you are restrained.
Oh.
The goopy, hot, sludgy wax is all over your arms, and each turn you may make an athletics check to try to break out. If you do not
Okay.
break out in 3 turns, the difficulty gets much higher because the wax will begin to harden.
Oh, great. Of course.
But the one you hit is dead.
Yay! Awesome.
So is it this one? Okay.
Yep.
Yes, that one. It is
The
now
one,
I'm
gone.
gonna roll a
the one you
constant.
attacked,
I'm gonna.
the one you attacked is dead, but now you're covered in wax, and
Yeah.
so the
I'm gonna
DC
roll a
starts out.
Constitution save to not take horny damage.
The
There
DC
you go.
starts out low, but will get higher each round as the wax harden. And if you do not successfully break out by the 6th round, you will become petrified.
Oh, great. So do I need to make an athletics check now?
It's at the start of your turn, so you're good for right now.
Okay, cool. Let's see. I've used my action and my bonus action, so I end my turn.
Okay. Y'all saw what happened when you touched the thing.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna touch it by default. By the way, I found a piece of art that I think fantastically sums up Crimson's current situation. I'll put it in
Okay,
the
out of character,
game
I'm a
discussion.
melee character, so, hitting things is kind of my thing.
Oh, damn you, Beansy.
Oh,
Crimson right now.
I really wish I could open my Discord right now. Hang on.
Trust me, you don't. You really don't.
The fact that he is currently a werewolf.
Exactly, that's why I searched it
Semi-werewolf,
up.
actually.
So,
I'm a
Micah,
semi-werewolf.
You're a goddamn fur gif stuck in a slime, Crimson. You don't get to say anymore.
so Micah,
Just to get the fuck out of there.
okay.
I mean, it's more like
Darren Hayron is hentaiing himself. We have to get him out of there.
it's more like this, but
Okay,
More like this.
so
Yeah. Yeah, that's more accurate.
okay,
I like mine better.
Too bad.
so Micah,
Yep.
okay, I cast a spell here, and that spell.
Ooh, what are you casting? You doing magic?
Yeah, I'm
What
doing.
are you
I'm doing.
buying?
I'm doing spray of cards.
Oh, are you now?
Yeah, and I'm casting it here,
Could you show me again?
right here. So that's 15. That would just hit them, but not him, which is really
Can
difficult
I
for
can I
being.
see what spray of Can I see what spray of cards exactly says again?
It's on my thing.
Spray of cards, because I don't
It's
think
on my.
it works. that-
I have it on my profile thing.
So it's a 15-foot cone, which means it originates from yourself.
Oh,
So
brother.
15 feet from you.
one.
Which I think
hang
would
on.
still be able to work if you just moved a bit closer.
If you angled it right, it would work.
Yeah.
If you moved closer, 2 angled it right, it could definitely work.
Give me one moment for calculations. 15. I need.
Yeah, you just have to angle it, just instead basically the opposite way.
Cause,
Yeah, exactly,
I can.
something like
I
that.
can do that. One moment.
Because like that
just
is
needs-
what you're looking at. Is a 15-foot cone.
There, I can move there,
If you move
No.
there
and then I cast the spell.
and a 15-foot cone, yeah, no, for sure. I need to make a dexterity saving throw, right?
And I need to. Yes.
Anyone else worried that God is siding with the monsters?
Let's see. What does the wax do? Dex save. Make your dex
I
save,
saved-
you waxman.
I saved myself from horny damage again.
Wait, have any of you guys seen Teen Wolf? You know, the fucking werewolf series with like bits of mythology and shit mixed in?
What's your spell save DC?
No.
Damn, okay.
What's your spell save DC?
Spell save DC. One moment. I've got to find it. I'm got
One
it
moment,
bloody
uninstalling
open.
spell save DC.
Spell. Where is it actually?
So if you pull up in your character sheet, right?
Yeah.
I pull up in Fool's character sheet and I click the spells tab. It
Oh.
is 14. So One of the oozes saves, and one of them does not. The top one saves.
Oh, Darren Hayron
So
is
one takes
restrained.
2d10,
Ooh.
one takes 1d10.
No. So roll 2d10, and I will half the damage.
Right,
It's
one.
not half the dice.
Need to hang on 1 second. Need to get dice. 2d10. Really?
Wow.
So one of them will take 4 force damage and be blinded, and the other one will take 2 force damage and not be blinded. As you chuck a deck of cards
Crimson,
at them.
Crimson, I would like you to take a Constitution save for being e-fucked by the slime, please.
All right, at my turn, I need to make an athletics save as well. If I don't make the save, I'm fucked.
What?
Oh, don't worry.
You're out of the cone.
What save does he have to make for being e-fucked by the slime?
I have to make an athletics save.
It's still my. I just ended my go.
Yeah, no. I know. Wait. Oh,
What you think that's gonna
What?
stop the fact that he's being e-fucked
Hold
by the
up.
slime? The man is in peril.
He hasn't
yeah,
been.
but isn't it?
He's
Done
not, he's
that
not gonna
yet.
politely wait for your go to end.
It is about to be Beansy's turn, yes.
Yeah.
Probably should roll to his thing though.
Don't worry,
Yeah.
Crimson, I'll save you. Okay, so if I want to do the fireball thing again, I've got it. So now it's just. So do I have to spell attack, or do I have to Arcana first, then
You
spell
need
attack?
to Arcana, Surge of Inspiration, then spell attack.
Bonk. What does an 11 get me? Mal? Hello?
An 11 on ooh. Let me pull up something real quick.
That's the best way I could describe my hybrid form. Basically, without the fur.
So basically, you're a hairless cat.
No, I'm not a hairless cat. It's
Plus 2 times.
I can't believe he rolled to slap the wax and then got yiffed.
You will you will successfully hit, I'm assuming the closer one, with a bolt of fire. Now you make the attack roll.
The
You've
one that's about
managed
to
cast the
DP
spell.
Crimson.
Oh my god.
Okay, so spell attack. This one. So I have to pass Arcana in order to cast the spell. What do I need the spell attack thing for?
So casting Arcana is to remember the motions and techniques that are used to cast the spell. The spell attack is the actual aiming and chucking of the ball of fire once you summon it.
Jesus Christ! Being a fucking factotum is incredibly difficult to succeed. Then surely I've got to go through 3 different things.
Yes.
Jesus Lord.
But the benefit is you can do anything as opposed to only what's on your list.
True, but the only spells I know are wizard.
I mean, Wizard, Warlock, just cast what you want.
Wizard, Warlock, more like Fuwu.
Wizard,
Alright, 1d10.
Warlock, Sorcerer, Cleric, you get everything.
Oh, penis.
Yikes.
Oh Lord,
Wow,
is it
that backfired.
Backfire just means I didn't hit it for very much.
So the first check is where it might backfire.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
This check, you just don't hit the thing. The bolt
Oh.
of fire goes awry, and you miss.
Wow.
And
Okay.
for a second, I thought it hit us.
For the second, I thought it would hit Crimson,
Nah.
adding further pleasure due to his extreme pain kink.
Actually, that would free me from the fucking wax. So would be.
Yes,
not
it
be
would.
opposed
Oh,
to
we wouldn't, would we, Crimson? You're having far too much fun in there.
that.
Just so you know, canonically, in my mind, he's absolutely getting fucking, like, yiffed by the slime. Like, I'm gonna bully him for this. I can't believe how funny a sentence, because again, I don't think about stuff before I say it, obviously. And my go's over, by the way.
Cool.
Fucking.
Right, I
can't
need
believe
to
how
make a
funny a
save.
sentence he tried to punch
Okay.
the slime and then got yiffed is.
Alright, Mal. I'm going to make that athletics save now, okay?
Cool. Go ahead.
Oh, nice!
You fail.
What? How? What do I
DC
need?
12,
Plus.
my dude.
Oh, crap. God damn
The
it.
slime is too powerful, what can I say?
But, well, what, I can't really do anything, can I?
Yeah,
No.
you're restrained.
Yeah, so, okay. Given the fact it's a DC of 12, what do I need to pass?
Well, next turn it'll be a DC of 13.
Okay, but that doesn't tell me what I need to pass. What do I need to pass?
You
14.
need one higher to pass. You got an 11.
Okay.
The next one you need 14. I
Yeah,
can do Bard of
know.
Inspiration. I'm a fool. Hello?
What?
Mhm.
Yes, you
No.
can do Bardic Inspiration. And yes, it would apply because athletics is a skill check.
Yeah, but it wouldn't apply this turn because I've already made my roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, next turn.
Oh wait, did we pass them? Did they not act?
No, one's blinded, remember?
All right, one's blinded. The one that isn't blinded, though.
Is currently yiffing
Oh.
Crimson.
It's currently still in the cone of cards.
We forgot them. And the blinded one can attack. It just has disadvantage. So the blind one is going to attack Crimson.
Okay. This
So,
is gonna be interesting. I'm still at full hit points, aren't I?
Yep.
Right.
Crimson, does a 16 hit you?
My AC is 12.
Then yes, it does. You will take 4 bludgeoning and 9 fire.
I have resistance to bludgeoning, by the way.
Well, then you will take 2 bludgeoning and 9 fire.
Oh god.
I know it says acid there, but it's fire.
That's 11, right? So
Yep.
that puts me at what? Is that? Okay, so 21. Okay. So I'm at 21 hit points.
Anyone else notice this wax look an awful lot like the Great Ooze?
Yeah.
No, the axe doesn't look like gray ooze. It looks like wax. What do you mean?
Oh, well, can't help you with that.
Okay. Oh, I am so stupid. I should have used the potion of fire resist. God damn it.
Wait, why? What did they do that did 5? Oh. Well,
They
yeah,
did
doesn't it
fire
work
damage.
for like an entire fucking day or something crazy? So why haven't we just
Yeah.
immediately drunk those upon entering the fucking tower?
That should about I think that should halve the fire damage that
Yes.
I'd have done.
Did any of you drink the fire resistance potions?
No, and I'm still fucking frozen.
To be fair, I completely forgot that that was something we could even fucking do.
We should have drunk.
I'm the only one
before we
here who's
entered
never
into the
played
fight.
Dund before.
Ah, damn. Wait, how long do these last?
I don't play Dund. I don't know how Dund works. You can't be mad at me for not knowing how to play Dund. I'm just sitting here like, I know that Crimson will protect me with his knowledge, and he uses his knowledge to get yiffed by a slime.
Oh, so I have this until I short rest or long rest. Cool. So should probably mention my claws are still on fire till I short rest or long rest.
Oh, I thought you were saying that because you just drunk the potion, like midway through being gift by the slime, you're just like drinking the fucking potion.
How? I am frozen. I can't move.
That's why I was confused as to how you drank the fucking potion, Crimmy.
No, I said I should have drunk the potion, but I didn't because I
No,
was an
I
idiot.
thought you were saying this lasts until a long rest or short rest because I thought
Oh,
you just
no,
drank the
no.
potion. That's
No,
why I was
no.
really confused as to how the fuck you managed to do that.
Yeah, no, my claws are gonna be on fire for this entire fight. By the way, like this
Cool.
entire tower, more than likely you're gonna see a semi-werewolf with claws of just ablaze.
And was that
essentially.
just a thing you could just do?
Yeah, but I take 1 necrotic damage per turn, so
Oh, I see.
So,
as a
I think
plus
it's worth
side,
it though, especially now.
yeah.
Fool, your turn. I believe.
Okay. I continue casting the thing. While taking...
Do you have the spell slots to cast Spray of Cards again?
No, I haven't stopped.
Is it a thing you have to concentrate
Oh.
on?
Hang on.
I think it's
Oh,
you
is it-
cast it,
I-
it happens.
Ah,
Yeah, no.
Is it one of
Its
those?
duration is instantaneous. It's not a concentrate thing.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I just wasn't sure if there's some spells like lightning or whatever in Baldur's Gate 3 that once you cast it, you can cast it like 10 times as long as you're concentrating on it.
Yes.
It's not like that, is it?
It's not, no.
Okay.
You need to cast Spray of Cards again using an additional spell slot if you want to cast it again.
Nope.
You can always smack it.
Like, I move over here.
Okay.
Put away.
Actually,
Oh!
over here.
I get an attack of opportunity on you since you moved away from me without
Oh!
disengaging.
Bugger.
I'm so dumb.
Okay.
Out of character, Mal.
Yeah.
So, I didn't realize, but there's an additional dice roll that I have to do for my Hemocraft, which is a 1d4.
Cool.
Yeah. So I have like my
What does
initial
that do?
damage from the swipe, and then I also have the other. Then I have the Hemocraft die, which I think my intelligence modifier gets applied to it, being the Hemocraft
The
modifier, which is
thing
a
you
+1.
attacked is already dead.
Yes, I know.
Yeah,
I know.
you,
I'm
you,
just
you
trying
beat
to.
it.
I know. I'm just trying to clarify, just so there's no further confusion.
It basically just pulled a martyrdom.
Okay. Knight. Doesn't 8 hit you?
Why am I the only one here who hasn't taken 1 million damage?
My armor class is 11.
Okay, so the pseudo part of the misses. It tries to whack you with an arm made out of wax.
Tries to slap you right on the ass.
Fix the rights.
I move out of the way.
It rolls to spank the jester.
And I cast
Said everything sexual beauty.
I mean, when you put me in a room with one Yippee boy and a fucking slime monster, yes. Especially when you get uwu covered in the slime.
Oh my god! It's not slime. It's wax.
Ah, you tell me what the difference is.
Really?
Oh, it's slightly warm. Yeah,
no.
much
It's
worse.
more solid.
Yeah, whatever. Oh, it's more solid, he says.
You can make a
Yes.
nature check if you want to know something more about the wax.
Trust me, I know all I need to know about the wax.
So, can I cast my spell now?
Yes.
I cast Vicious Mockery.
Up.
Oh.
Do you?
Yes.
Let me read something about Vicious Mockery real quick.
Oh, don't tell me they have to
I
be
don't think
smart
it's going to
do it.
affect the fucking. Well,
I'm pretty sure you've actually got to say something, and if the I think if you roll,
I think one of the
no.
caveats are they need to understand the same language as you.
What language do they
Oh.
speak?
You unleash a subtle string of insults. If the target can hear you, though it need not understand you.
yeah, I was going to say. Because it
There
is
we
a
go.
spell.
Okay. But it's a
Can it hear
cantrip,
us?
so
No spell slot.
Oh.
unfortunately, It's wax, and it can't hear things. No, I'm kidding. What do you say to it? What do you say to the wax man?
You look terrible in a
How do you
tan.
mock it?
Okay. Yeah, sure. I will make my. That's a wisdom save I need to make, right?
Yep.
Oh, that's where that comes from.
Out of character. Knight.
Really?
It is not offended. It
Nice.
thinks your insult is low bar.
Knight, out of character, I can think of one for you. I've met candles with more substance.
What?
It's wax. Candles are made of wax? Oh my fucking god.
You don't. Oh no, I've got it now. You're not really all that hot stuff. I've met water that's warmer than your flame. Buggeria. My brain doesn't think of it on the moment, but now I can think of it. The void
That
gives
happens.
more light than your flame.
What about you're
okay.
trying to make this work, and I just sit there T-posing and go fat, and just immediately destroy them all with
Ugh.
1d600 damage.
Doesn't help that I get a nat 20.
Mother is trying to get me to do something in 40-ish minutes, but I'm not fucking interested in whatever she's doing. She can fuck off.
Well, I've got a go stream in about an hour and 15.
So, who's up?
Beans
I
I mean,
That-
shit,
that-
we've been doing this almost 3 hours.
Yeah, no, that's
Who's
true.
up?
How about after this fight,
we
we will call it.
Alrighty,
Beansy,
sounds good
your
to me.
turn.
Don't worry, Crims, I got this.
Beansy, it might be time to pull all the stops. Cast Fireball.
Oh no, we're in rage.
No, that'll fucking incinerate the bastards.
Can't have
Um,
that now, can we?
Do it, Beansy. Cast Fireball.
What do you mean do it? It'll kill everyone.
Or at the very least, cast, like, I don't know, Scorching Ray? I think that's of a level you can cast.
Oh yeah, Scorching Ray's a thing, isn't it?
Wait, hold on. Is
Okay, what did it say in
Fireball
the thing?
something?
What
So Scorching Ray, you create 3 rays of fire and hurl them at targets within range. You can hurl them at one target or several. Make a ranged spell attack for each ray. On a hit, the target takes 2d6 fire damage. So you can just blast people with fire. Want to make that check? It's a level 2 spell, so you are looking at a DC 12 Arcana check.
Out of character, Beansy, I think I found a cantrip for you.
Keep in mind, cantrips are just as costly as full spells for him.
Oh no, I understand, but this one is less oh wow, that is just as bad. Hold on, which is worse, fireball or firebolt?
Firebolt is a cantrip. Fireball is a 3rd level spell.
Right, so fireball is basically a humongous ball of fire that would incinerate everything within a specific area,
Yes.
right?
Yes, it is.
Okay, what about firebolt? Is that more of like a specific target? Or is it
Firebolt
like a
is
single
that target. I shoot a bolt at it, and it takes a small amount of fire damage.
Okay, I would highly recommend Beansy use that.
hold on. Yeah,
That's
sorry,
what
I
he's-
was on. My parents called me to do nonsense. What am I doing?
Scorching Ray, DC 12 Arcana check.
Okay. Oh, whoa, 22. Alright,
Okay,
so what do I do now?
Select one target to be blasted 2 times, and one target to be blasted 1 time, or one target to be blasted 3 times. And and then make an attack roll for each blast.
What, a spell attack or
Spell attack, yes.
and
So you've
but
got
not
3
a
bolts to divide across the between the two
so
of them.
So I've got a spell attack for each of them and then roll a 1d10 or what?
You make a spell attack for each bolt.
But not the rolling a 1d10 thing.
You won't be rolling a 1d10, you'll be rolling 2d6.
Okay, so 2d6. Let me just get that up. Okay, so spell attack and 2d6 for each of them.
Yes. You get 3 bolts, so spell attack and 2d6 3 times, and then you can assign which one each time goes to.
Okay, I'll do 1, 2, 3 and then 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so 3 spell attacks and 3 1d6s. Sorry,
3
2d6s.
2d6s.
Okay. Do. There we go. And then 2d6s. Do.
That
and
third
do.
one is going to be 4d6.
Oh. Bonk.
Just roll 2d6
So ignore,
again.
ignore the last one.
Cool.
Sorry, ignore the second to last one.
So who's getting your first bolt of wrath?
Okay, the one next to Crimson, I'll hit them with the two first ones.
That you melt it.
Sweet, and I'll hit the third one or the
You
last
melt
one with
that
the
one too.
final one. Yay!
Because it's taking double damage from all of those attacks, so you've just annihilated the enemy.
Beset on all sides by idiots.
Crimson,
Yeah.
make your next strength check.
So I need to make another
Is anyone gonna try to
athletics.
help break the wax around Crimson?
I haven't got an actual action left, so unless we're
We're
out of
out
the
of
fight.
combat,
Oh,
so
Um,
we're gonna keep making athletics check until either Crimson turns into a wax statue or breaks free.
what do I do?
Yikes.
How can I help?
Bud, might I request some bardic inspiration?
Casting Bard of Inspiration.
Bam! You got an inspiration. Roll.
Cool. Rolling.
DC 13.
Whoa! Let's go! Yes!
You break out of the wax.
Good job, Crimson. You successfully stopped being yiffed by the fucking slime monster.
A miracle.
There is a staircase up. You feel it is safe to set up camp at this level of the tower. We will call it here, and you all get a
Fantastic.
long rest.
Also, Crimson, put on your fucking clothes, man.
The wax didn't do anything to me.
Crimson.
Okay, everything's
I
normal.
do. Finally, I
Can't tell
am
if my internet's
free.
died or if you're just ignoring me.
Thank y'all for joining. This was a fun. How y'all enjoying the Tower of Icarus so far?
Slime.
It's cool. I like it.
It's slimy.
Guys?
It's slimy. I gotta get going. I'll see y'all later.
Yep.
Right,
And
yeah. Catch you
I'll
later, dude.
I'll end my stream now.
Righto.
Have a good one,
yeah,
everyone.
I'll see y'all later. Righto.
Where did Mal go?
To end screen. And now I've just got a raid. Are
Yes,
either of
we
you
got a raid.
streaming?
I will be in a second.
Crimson will be. Yeah.
Quickly activate your stream so I can
Give
raid
me
you.
Gotcha. Give me a second.
Crimson, I can't believe you got yiffed, man.
God damn it! It was wax. I was encased in
Crimson,
wax.
you got yiffed by the wax. It's okay, it's not your fault. We'll ignore the look on your face like you were clearly enjoying being analed by the wax. I'm sure it was a very soothing experience.
Okay.
Oh, how do I raid? Raid channel, there we go. I'm currently waiting. I click raid channel.